picking exercise would be really nice today. So let's do this little tune that is basically the main melody. It's kind of what we're working with here. So that's what we're working with there. And if we add, if we're going to do the double stops on it, I'll show that to you one more time. That's the same note, but it's just moves up there so that when we get into the double stops, we can do it. So, double stops. We use the top two strings, 1 and 2. First string's open. See what's happening there? Middle two strings. Middle two strings. So top two strings, top two strings, top two strings, middle two strings, top two strings, top two strings, top two, middle two, middle two. So it's going to go. Okay, so those are double stops. I don't know the name of this tune, sorry. So let's get into a little bit of, I know you know how to do double stops, but I think this will be kind of a good exercise to just dig into remembering how those work. So a double stop is technically, I guess, stopping two strings that are adjacent to each other. And we stop them on a fretted instrument by playing them, I guess is how it works. Anyway, cross-picking is different. Cross-picking is basically going to be like a little smooth bluegrassy roll thing. So we're going to add this note in there so we can create the chord for this melody. So here are the chords we're going to use. Top three strings. Yeah? Top three strings. Back to the same. Does that make sense? Okay, maybe. Anyway, those are the chords. You can look at those again on the video here if need be. And so, cross-picking. Basically, we're going to start at the top. So cross-picking is basically like a banjo roll. Banjo would... And there are certain people will tell you that there are certain patterns, specific patterns that you can learn to this, but I don't think that's important for getting the feel of it right now. The feel of it right now is letting it flow. However, using these top three strings. So just basically 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2, so that it's actually a 3/4, a 3/4, and a 2/4, which equals 8. Right? 3 and 3, 6 plus 2, 8, right? So, but the difference is that it's an 8, which is broken up in a way that gives it that which fits into that bluegrass thing. That's like a banjo roll. So it's something we can use in improvising with double stops. Use double stops and move those into the cross picking, and it's a really cool thing that we can throw in. Oh. Okay, that was a really rough example because I didn't warm up before doing this video, and I haven't done this cross-picking stuff in a long time. So, good for both of us to get into it. So practice that up. Again, I'll show you here. Just this is the open pattern. One, two, three, 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3. And like you see, it doesn't really matter at this point. We'll get into like the specific bluegrass patterning. Sorry, I don't fit everything into the screen. But for right now, it's just about getting that feel. And coming at it with practicing with these chords. So you can do it with anything. You can do it with a G chord. To a C, you know. Just a basic C, G, or G, C, D pattern, yeah. You know, and work it in that way. You can do it with these little things. So anyway, play around with that however you want to, but those are cross picking and double stops. So that'll be something fun to work with.